Why don't you say that we're here in Istanbul for the rapture? Some have been chosen and you have been left.
My colleague David is joking that perhaps we've come to Constantinople for the rapture. According to Greeks, of course, there has to be another Emperor Constantine before the end of the world can take place. The Russians disagree. They think there has to be another Tsar Vladimir. But of course, in truth, there has to be another king from the Nemanjic dynasty. Otherwise, you know, the end of the world can't come. In any case, it's a magnificent storm. Reminds one that there was a great storm the day that Constantinople finally fell to the Turks. The sky was quite dark too. It seems there'd been a volcanic eruption in Indonesia in that year, and that it had affected the sky all the way across. It was rather dark, foreboding, and large storms swept across the day before the final fall of Constantinople. After the Romans. I see we have quite a storm moving in from the Bosphorus down here into the Sea of Marble, the Marmara, and hoping to catch a little bit of the lightning if possible. It's striking the water out there quite a bit, which means that shortly I'm going to have to retreat inside because it'll get this far and start raining pretty heavily. I'm just going to leave the camera on just a few moments, see if I can catch a little bit of the lightning. Of course, we'll catch plenty of the seagulls, the places crawling with seagulls and cormorants, I believe. Maybe some hawks as well. Before long our visibility will decline. Let's walk over again to the Grand Mosque. It's easier to see from this point than the Divine Wisdom. But there's the entrance to the Golden Horn, where, you know, the great chain was dropped to prevent boats from coming in or warships from coming in at times. And of course the Grand Mosque itself, the Blue Mosque, and again the obelisk of Constantine Porphyrogenitus, and the storm in the background, quite dramatic. Imagine going to sea in those small ships that they had in the time of the Roman Empire. let it rain on us alone before we catch a lightning flash. All the small boats rushing to get in. And the others trying to get out. There. Hey? I don't know if I got it on here or not, but anyway. They're being just off screen. Ah, there you see. Now it's over here. The lightning's running from us. You can see the ships are still quite full of, the harbor's still full of ships, but it's standing rather still now. They don't want to get out. The smaller vessels are all racing to get in. Wouldn't want to be on one of the ferry boats halfway across at this point. Count was just trying to get this bit of sun trying to peek out in the clouds in the midst of the storm.